Christmas Eve. We have a couple of things to do today. We have to meet one of Savannah's old bosses / friends. And then after that we have like a family Christmas Eve dinner thing here. I ended up changing my jacket and stuff just because I wanted to be warm and I don't want to be cold or anything like that, but going to visit Savannah's friend now. Ready to go, I think. We are now going to, we just ate. Savannah made us eggs and I made coffee. It's like not cold. I keep thinking it's gonna be like 30 or 30 degrees and like freezing, but it's like 50s, so like I can get away with a jacket like this. Gotta keep remembering that. Actually, I don't really know what's going on. I was actually gonna take this up, but we're going to my high school first so that I can tell you about it. So, to the high school and then to Savannah's friend's house. What are you looking at? I thought she was looking at something. High school. Woo! We're here. This is my high school. Well, a piece of the high school. This is actually the band building that I used to be in. They didn't have a fence, so I don't think I'll be able to actually get in there, but I'll do my best to tell you from the outside. That's Savannah's car right there. She's waiting in the car for me. But it goes without saying, I was a band nerd in high school. I played drums and drumline. If you're on the drumline, does that make you a band nerd? I'm not sure. I didn't think I was a band nerd, but I mean, I was also in it, so I could be a band nerd. Anyway, spent a lot of time there, and I mean, I learned a lot. Like, I was drumline captain for my junior and senior year, and then my sophomore year, I was assistant drumline captain or the backup too, if the real drumline captain couldn't show up, and I was like snare drum and all that stuff, but. And as like with that, like doing drumline stuff and marching band, drum corps stuff, I actually use a lot of that in my playing today. Like marching snare stuff or even just rudiments alone. I use a lot of rudiments in my playing, like a video that I talked about with paradiddles linked here or here. I use those paradiddle rudiments all the time in my playing. So if you're wondering about doing band or anything like that, I would recommend it just because it helped me, but that's just my experience with it. And it gave me something to like be a part of in high school, because you know, when you're in high school, you're trying to figure things out, and it kept me out of trouble. Here's some drone footage of that building right there. You know, the thing about drone cinematography is, at least I'm learning, you have to try to like not make it look like it's the same shot every single time. I mean, I'm like filming different things, so I don't know if that is enough to make it different, or I should be doing something a little bit harder or different. I mean, you listen to me babble for 8 to 10 minutes on almost a daily basis, so not knocking it, I'm thankful. You know, looking at all this stuff on the drone, it's almost super, it's nostalgic, because I'm going through and like seeing where I had classes, and the campus hasn't changed a bit, and I've been gone for almost 10 years. It's kind of cool. The stakes are really, really high, because if I lose this thing in the gate, it's gone. There's no way for me to get this thing back. Bringing it back now. We're gonna head to location 2. Bringing it back now. Woo, Stoggy, hello. On to location 2. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to fly this around here since it's technically government property. I'll just put it up there and hope for the best. The trick with this stuff is to get it done as fast as you can. Just get in and get out. No lollygagging, as a 60-year-old lady would say. We're on the other side. That's like the City Hall building, but Liberty, or my high school, is on the other side of that building. Anyway, so for me, band was like a thing where I was like more into drumline than I was into drum set, and to be honest, I really didn't see myself being a full-time drummer, and honestly, I didn't think I could do it, so I just set it out of my mind, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. And years later is when I felt like I was supposed to be a musician as a job. And honestly, I don't know if I really wanted to. And I say all that because if you're like in the same situation where you don't really know what you want to do, or you're like having guesses or second doubts, like second doubts, is that correct? English, second doubts? I guess if you have first doubts. If you're questioning if you should actually do something like this, I would say never put it out of the realm of possibilities, because you never know. You never know. And just work hard. It's basically it. Second doubts. I don't think that's a word. Second doubts. Also, fun fact, Savannah and I used to hang out here all the time when we were dating, and just because it's really pretty and it's nice, you know, it's like downtown, so downtown is always nice. That's her waiting in the car right now for me to finish talking about this. I think there's a putt-putt golf course. That's crazy. They didn't have that when I was here.